Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Necrobiotic tabletop role-playing game. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG, where casualties are high, birds are low, and the dead are being mechanized, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the optional rules and many other things. The gear system is meant to be the narrative foundation of your play experience. Every gaming table is unique, and to provide different options that can assist each group, you have this section here. First, we have the multi-suit plays. The mechanist, when they deem it appropriate, can ask for a play in which successes can be obtained with two different suits, as if the play also draws from a second skill. In plays like this, the player is at an advantage. However, it may happen that the mechanist decides that a certain play is multiple suited. This could be whenever the mechanist finds a time appropriate for the enjoyment of all participants, when a skill can't be settled on, or a brilliant idea was proposed by a player. We also have the aiding another optional rule. If a character is attempting a play and wants others to assist, there are two ways to handle things. First, the sum of parts way. All characters are able to assist. The mechanist can set how much successes are required at a particular task, and all players make a play as usual, but add all the successes individually gained together. You also have the helping an individual character. Every character who wishes to aid the assisted character can play one card, or two if they are trained in the skill. But numeric successes will not apply. The only successes that affect the outcome will be suit successes. For every success that the assisting characters achieve, the assisted character gets a bonus to all the cards they play. Only characters with the same archetype can assist in a play involving a gear skill. Some plays cannot be assisted. Then we have the tarot rules. These are for when you want to play this game using a tarot deck instead of the standard French poker deck. You have all of the equivalent values of coins, cups, staves, swords, etc. Then we have the An Awakening campaign. This is a complete campaign framework. I'm going to keep things spoiler free, so suffice to say, this is a campaign featuring the death of a player character and their return as a sentient construct. So it deals with a lot of uncomfortable philosophical notions. If you are brought back to life as a construct, is it really you? Or is it a shell or a shadow of your former self? Perhaps there isn't anything left of you, and it is just a construct, a robot, a replica of what you once were, and everything else, including your personality, your memories, it is all artificial. Then we have information on the Song of the Sleeping World. Each child of the river lives in their own way in what the Cascade calls the song or the Song of the Sleeping World. What for the children of the river is a philosophical principle and an object of faith, for the nightingales it is a tangible reality. It is difficult, however, to have two similar definitions. For some it is a tactile sensation, for others a rhythm, for still others a flow of images, shapes and colors. For some, pure intuition. The source is a mystery, the cascade is life. In this subsection you have a system, or rather a subsystem, on how to handle the results when you use the Melodic shift skill. Depending on the result, you will be able to accomplish many great things. You will carry out grand manifestations. Perhaps it's nothing so significant. Maybe you encourage or scare someone with a word or a look. Perhaps you unleash an invigorating energy with the touch that gives a sense of freshness and drives away fatigue. But with greater results, perhaps you give off a luminous aura that lowers the temperature within your area. Perhaps you throw a bolt of lightning from the palm of your hand. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the setting. I like the optional rules. You could use a combination of them, or just a few of them. You can handle things however you like. in order to customize the playing experience. When it comes to the included campaign, this is excellent and very disturbing, nostalgic, perhaps with a bit of anguish when it comes to the fate of the player character that was brought back to life as a sentient construct. There could be some tear-jerking moments. It is truly a touching campaign. So I don't want to spoil things. I want to encourage players to experience it because it is going to be a very emotionally jarring campaign. Now, when it comes to the subsystem of the Song of the Sleeping World, I love it. It's a simple use of a skill, and based on the results, you obtain greater manifestations or lesser manifestations. And I forgot to mention that you cannot carry out these manifestations without some consequences. This is an abstract defense mechanism that opposes the excessive manifestation of reality. This is handled in a narrative way. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.